Tachchen, Leute, ihr seid bei ZDF Kultur und wir sind für euch auf dem Hurricane 2013. Weil wir euer Festivalsender sind, haben wir jetzt was ganz Feines von diesem Open Air für euch, nämlich den Headliner des zweiten Festivaltages. Die Rede ist von keiner geringeren Band als den Arctic Monkeys. 60 Minuten lang. Viel Spaß!
I'm sorry to interrupt, it's just I'm constantly on the cusp. I've tried to kiss you. I don't know if you feel the same as I do. nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you, crawling back to you. I'm calling one. You've had a big calling when you've had a few, because I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being lost and fall for somebody new. Now I'm pulling through, crawling back to you. If this feeling flows both ways, we start hoping that you stay. That the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Yeah, too busy being yours to fall. Never thought I'd call it darling, but did you want me crawling back to you? Good evening, everybody. We are the Arctic Monkeys from my green Sheffield, England. Time marks fun I'm trying. So kind of you to bless us with your everlastingness. We're grateful and so strangely comforted. And I wonder how you bring us under, 'cause we can't get our eyes off the t-shirts and ties combination. We'll see you later in a beta. Don't want to kick you. There's no idea you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get, 'cause you're smooth and you're wet and she's not aware yet, but she's yours. She'll be saying, use me, show me the jacuzzi. I imagine I was there on a plate. You're a rendezvous rate, means you're gonna never be frightened to make them wait for a while. I doubt it's your style not to care what you say. Out to a quiet, the eyes are on fire. You are the unforecasted storm. Collected and commanding, you leave the other story standing with your renditions and jokes, but there's hundreds of blokes that have wept 'cause you're stolen their thunder. Are you putting us under? 'Cause we can't get our eyes off the t-shirts and ties combination. I'll see you later in a beta. Get on your dancing shoes. There's one thing on your mind. Open future bride. Yeah, but it's so, so absurd for you to say the first word, so you're waiting and waiting and the only reason that you came, so what you scared for? Why don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, don't you know the lights are flashing down in here tonight? So my exchange your glance, but keep pretending to dance. Don't act like it's not happening, no, as if it's impolite to go and mention your name. Instead you'll just do the same as they all do and hope for the best. The only reason that you came, so what are you scared for? Why don't you always do the same? It's what you're there for, but no! Sexy little swine, hoping they're looking for you. Sure you'll be rummaging through. And I said the shit shock horror, you've seen your future bride, yeah. Yeah, but it's so, so absurd for you to say the first words, are you waiting and waiting out? Are you feeling good, everybody? I said, are you feeling good? Did you come to party tonight with the Arctic Monkeys? Because the Arctic Monkeys came to party with a field full of wet Germans. Desperation to be seen, staring at the television screen. They sped up to the point where they provoke you to tell a fucking punchline before you have told the joke. I'm sorry, sunshine, it doesn't exist. It wasn't in the top 100 list, and it's the 1,000th time that it's even bolder. Don't be surprised when you get bent over. They told you, but you were gagging for it. And she grabbed me and it wasn't what you see. The kids all dream of making it, whatever that means. Another variation on a theme, a tangle on the television and the magazine. You reckon that he do it for a joke? You reckon that he make him take an oath that says we are defenders of any poser or professional pretender around? When did your list replace the twist and turn like a fist? Replace the kiss, don't come serious with your bollocks. I don't want your prayers. Save it for the morning after. And it's the 1,000th time, it's even bolder. Don't be surprised when you get bent over. It's told ya, but you were gagging for it. Let's up again with a teddy picker. Not quick enough, can I have it quicker? Already thick and you get him thicker. Let's have a game on a teddy picker. Not quick enough, can I have it quicker? Already thick and you get him thicker. Fucking you! It's trying lightning, folks. Outside the cafe by the crackle factory, practicing a magic trick. And my thoughts got rude as you talked and chewed on the last of your pick and mix. Said you're mistaken if you're thinking that I have been cold before, as you bit into your strawberry lace. And then offered me your attention in the form of a gobstopper. It's all you had left and it was going to waste. Your pastimes consisted of the strange, the twisted and deranged. And I loved that little game you had called Crying Blinded. And how you like to aggravate the ice cream man on a rainy afternoon. Well, next time that I caught my own reflection, it was on its way to meet you, thinking of excuses to postpone. You never looked like yourself from the side, but your profile did not hide the fact you knew I was approaching your throne. With folded arms, you occupied the bench like toothy, stood and pumped your chest out like you never lost a war. And though I tried so not to suffer the indignity of a reaction, there was no cracks to grasp or gaps to claw. And your pastimes consisted of the strays, the twisted and deranged. And I ate that little game you had called Crying Blinded. And how you like to aggravate the icky man on rainy afternoons. Only invited, but not half as impossible as everyone assumes you are. Crying blinded. Oh. Your pastimes consisted of the strange, the twisted and deranged. And I ate that little game you had called Crying Blinded. Crying Blinded. Oh, Crying Blinded. Crying Blinded. Your pastimes consisted of the strange, the twisted and deranged. And I ate that little game you had called Crying. Vielen Dank.
Hurricane Festival in ZDF Kultur und ich bin sehr glücklich, jetzt eine Band da zu haben, die zu den diesjährigen Headlinern zählt, nämlich die Arctic Monkeys. Hi, how are you doing, guys?
Fantastic.
Very good.
How many
Sehr
times
gut.
have you
Besser.
played on Hurricane?
I don't know, is this our third time?
Yeah, like 45, something.
This is,
It's fourth.
oh, is it? This will be four.
It must be four, I
Yeah.
guess. You've been playing quite a lot, and you've played the Olympic thing, you played Glastonbury, you play Hurricane Festival as a headliner as well. How do you manage to get your feedback on the ground?
I'm no stranger than I was before, though, so that's the thing. I've just stayed the same. But I don't know, I think I'm just dealing with it one day at a time.
There's a lot of people asking the questions, and even I was asked when I told that I interviewed the Arctic Monkeys, where's the new material?
We're gonna have a new record like this year, I think. You know, we've been in the studio, so it's just.
How far
it's
are
just
you?
done. We're, I mean, it's pretty much done now. Yeah. So
It's pretty much done.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
even already mastered.
Yeah, well, we just put this tune out the other day. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
But like, and that's off the album.
ball rolling.
So yeah, the ball has just begun to roll.
If you would describe the situation just before the album goes out, is it like, some of the artists say it's like getting your baby born or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it is. Like, you're about to show everybody something that you've got to make sure you got it right in a way.
Have you ever thought about failing?
No, man, it's not an option.
It's not an option.
No.
But I mean, some people, your first album was, the hit record, whatever. And then came another album, and people were like celebrating the Arctic Monkeys. But then a couple of, critics came over and said, I don't know what they're doing now. Do you care?
Well, we're still like here and about to like headline this festival, are we not?
You are.
So it's kind of like, who cares, really? Yeah, we just kind of want to keep making music and explore the perimeter,
You having a good time, everybody? Okay. How are you doing at the back over there? Put that sausage down. Give us a wave. It's a beautiful crowd. I feel like dancing around a little bit, Matthew. What have you got that might make me do such a thing? Okay. I mean, what do you think of this fella over there on the drums, by the way? Make some noise for Matthew J. Elders III, Hurricane. He's best drummer out. And he's gonna sing this next number for you, folks. It's called Break by Break. And it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wanna build you up, brick by brick. I wanna break you down, brick by brick. I'm gonna reconstruct, brick by brick. I wanna feel your love, brick by brick. Oh, brick by brick. Brick by brick. I wanna rock and roll. Brick by brick. I wanna rock and roll. Brick by brick. I wanna rock and roll. Brick by brick. Oh, brick by brick. Oh. By brick, by brick by brick. Old yellow bricks, loves a risk. Quite a little escapologist. Looks so miffed when you wish for 1,000 places better than this. You're like a fugitive, but you don't know what you're running from. You can't kid us and you couldn't trick anyone. Who do you need love? You don't know what you're running away from. Who wants to sleep in a city that never wakes up, blinded by nostalgia? Who wants to sleep in a city that never wakes up? She was enraged by the way that the emperors were trapped in the cage, and the days she deemed up, leading to nights reading beer bottles. You're like a fugitive, but you don't know what you're running from. You can't kid us and you couldn't trick anyone. Who do you need love? You don't know what you're running away from. Who wants to sleep in a city that never wakes up, blinded by nostalgia? Who wants to sleep in a city that never wakes up? It wasn't all that you thought it was. You're like a fugitive, but you don't know what you're running away from. He said, I want to sleep in a city that never wakes up and revel in nostalgia. And I was said, who wants to sleep in a city that never wakes up? But Dorothy was right, though. You move so good, everybody. Are you having a good time, everybody? I'm having a good time. The Arctic Monkeys love being in Deutschland. And I really mean that. Does Deutschland love the Arctic Monkeys? Okay, just check it. Ladies! Are frozen. Oh, but you're an explosion. Your name isn't Rio, but I don't like the sound. The lights in the fuse, my results in a bang, ba ba bang, oh. I bet that you look good on the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance, so I don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. And answer to electro pop like a robot from 1984. From 1984. Stop ignoring me because he's sending me to despair. But that's the sound of you calling me. I don't think it's very fair. Your shoulders are frozen. Oh, but you're an explosion. Your name is unreal, but I don't like the sound. The lights in a fuse now results in a bang, ba ba bang. Oh, I bet that you look good on the dance floor. I don't know if you're looking for romance or don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. Dancing to electro pop like a robot from 1984. From 1984. I know there ain't no love, no. I'm on to use our capital. They're just banging tunes in DJ sets and dirty dance floor and dreams of naughtiness. On the dance floor, I don't know if you're looking for romance, so I don't know what you're looking for. I said I bet that you look good on the dance floor. Dancing to electro pop like a robot from 1984. From 1984. Well, the morning was complete when there were tears on the steering wheel, dripping on the seat. Several hours or several weeks, I'd have to cheat to say they're equally as bleak. It's the beginning and the end. The car went up the hill, disappeared around the bend. Ask anyone, they'll tell you that it's these times that it tends to start to breaking out, to start to fall apart. Hold on to your heart and do me a favor and break my nose. Do me a favor and tell me to go away. Do me a favor and stop asking questions. She walked away while her shoes were untied and her eyes were all red. You could see that we'd cried, and I watched and I waited till she went inside, forcing a smile and waving goodbye. Curiosity becomes a heavy load, too heavy to hold, too heavy to hold. Curiosity becomes a heavy load, too heavy to hold, will force you to be cold. Well, do me a favor and ask if you need some help. About a year or so ago, we released this single called Are You Mine? Are you familiar with that tune here? Would you like for us to play Are You Mine? Right now at the Hurricane Festival. All right then. Take it away, Jamie Cook. I'm a puppet on a string, Tracy Island, time traveling diamond, cutter shaped heartache. It comes to find you, foreign, some velvet morning, years too late. She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind, when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, 'cause here's where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself all night. One ever say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Look out! Are you mine? Are you mine? Oh, I guess what I'm trying to say is I need the deep end, keep imagining needs in wished away. Entire lifetimes unfair, we're not somewhere misbehaving for days. Great escape, lost track of time and space. She's a silver lining, climbing on my desire, and I go crazy, 'cause here's where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself all night. One answer say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine? Are you mine? Oh, and the thrill of the chase moves in mysterious ways. So in case I'm mistaken, I just wanna hear you say you got me, baby, I am mine. She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind, when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, 'cause here's where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself all night. One ever say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine? Are you mine?
How does it sound, the new album?
The new album's probably the most like original thing we've ever done. I think I'm
Original
really excited
in
about it.
means?
Yeah.
Sorry, original means?
like never done before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like, is it heavier or lighter or?
I mean, in a sense, heavy can mean a million things, I suppose. In one sense, it is. There's definitely a weight to it, you know. But I don't know. People get put off by that idea that something's like heavier or darker, like because it's suddenly not as accessible. But I think it's like a really fun party record as well, like this one we just done. So yeah, I can't wait to get it out there. Like I'm gonna play probably. Well, definitely like the new tune, Do I Want to Know, we'll play that tonight, and maybe one more like that we've just played only a couple of times.
Okay. What about Josh Homme? Did he have any influence? Again?
We did. I mean, he sings on a new record. Yeah, we got like a guest vocal spot. We sort of did
cool.
a trade off.
Yeah.
I did a little bit for him.
I mean,
You scratch my back, I'll
on
scratch yours.
yeah.
Yeah. One of them.
Queens of the Stone Age Singer, da hat Alex auf der Platte gesungen und jetzt singt Josh auf der Platte von Arctic Monkeys. I just translated into German.
Yeah.
So you sang on his album and you will
Exactly.
and
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
sang on your
Returned
album.
the favour. But yeah, no, the thing we got off Josh is like great. It's like maybe my favourite part of the whole thing.
What is your dream after headlining Glastonbury, Hurricane, going to Moscow, whatever? What will you possibly achieve?
I want to write the Bond theme for the Bond film in which I also play the villain.
Do you?
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
hell.
the plan. Yeah.
And what's your dream?
It's a unique dream. To see that happen.
So the James Bonds of Hurricane Festival is the Arctic Monkeys. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. And have a good one.
Thanks
Very
a lot,
nice
man.
gig.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, guys.
You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole. Nothing seems as pretty as the past. Oh, that pretty baby's like in a Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Oh, the flies are slack. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory. And those dreams were as daft as they seem, not as daft as they seem, my love, when you dreamed them up. Flicking through a little book of sex tips, remember when the boys were all electric. Now when she told she's gonna get it, I'm guessing that she'd rather just forget it. Clinging to not getting sentimental, said she wasn't going but she went still. Like she gets a minute to be gentle. Was it a macadabra or a betting pencil? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory. And those dreams were as daft as they seem, not as daft as they seem, my love, when you dreamed them up. Oh, flow. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh. Falling about, you took a left off last life lane. You were just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. Sing along with me, everybody. Falling about, you took a left off last life lane. You were just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. You used to get it in your fishnets, or you only get it in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole. Anything as pretty as the glass though, that really marries like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? That knew. Thank you very much for having us on the Kane Festival. You've been a wonderful audience, I really mean that. Hast du so Spaß gehabt? Could you stand a couple more? Okay. Thought I saw you in the battleship, but it was only a look-alike. She was nothing but a vision trick. Under the warning light, she was close enough to be your ghost. But my chances turned to toast when I asked her if I could call her your name. I thought I saw you in a rusty hole, huddled up in a wicker chair. I wandered over for a closer look, and kissed whoever was sitting there. She was close, and she held me very tightly, till I asked awfully politely, please, can I call you her name? And I elongated my lift home. Yeah, I let him go the long way round. I smelled your scent on the seatbelt and kept my shortcuts to myself. I saw you in the parrot's beak, messing with the smoke alarm. It was too loud for me to hear her speak, and she had a broken arm. It was close, so close that the walls were wet, and she wrote it out in letter sets. No, you can't call me her name. So tell me, where's your hiding place? I'm worried I'll forget your face, and now past everyone, I'm beginning to think I imagined you all along. I elongated my lift home. Yeah, I let him go the long way round. I smelled your scent on the seatbelt and kept my shortcuts to myself. Everybody. I saw your sister in the Cornerstone on the phone to the middleman, and when I saw that she was on her own, well, I knew that she'd understand. She was close, where you couldn't get much closer. She said, I'm really not supposed to, but yes, you can call me anything you want. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody, from the bottom of my heart. You're a great bunch. Thank you for standing there in the rain, dancing around to the monkeys. It's been an absolute pleasure to play for you people. We got just one more tune up our sleeve, and we'd like to bring a friend out on stage to help us out with it. Would you like us to bring a friend out here, people? I said, would you like us to bring a friend out here, people? Would you like us to bring a friend out called Miles Kane? I thought as much. Well, here he is, folks. This one's called 505. Good night. Back to 505. If it's a 7-hour flight, flight or a 45-minute drive. My imagination, you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. Adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked, yeah. Not shy of a spark, like to set the thought that I should fall short of the mark. Frightened by the bite, going slow, partial down the bar. Middle of adventure seemed the perfect place to start. I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. My imagination, you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs, yeah. Make some further noise for Miles Kane Hurricane Festival. But I